We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. The Cubbies look for their 7th straight victory next. Chad Pena, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, J.C. Embry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 9 homers, and 64 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Sammy Sosa waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Now in the box, Sammy Sosa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs are down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Another 0-2 home.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jimmy Calero, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding into the box, Enrique Morales. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Calero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And the runner back safely. swing and a liner, but foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. To the plate now, Buford Alston, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
Down 21.
Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sito Suzuki. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Standing in, Pete Armstrong. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And he takes strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Horatio Choi stands in as he looks at ball one here. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A 1-1.
That's a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nicholas Horner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going. The
3-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Two men on, 2 out, and that means the pitcher will bat next, Matt Harvey. from the stretch. And he takes ball one.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Nunn, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Nunn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one. Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. Harvey is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Drew On.
Now batting, Drew On, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball one.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still full. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Bruno Montañez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit in the air out to center field. Armstrong has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher, Ricky Kahn.
Digging in, Ricky Kahn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Two balls and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the 2-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Easy fly ball into shallow center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
At the plate, Chad Pena, and the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Freddie Santiago. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. Line hard to the left side. Foul. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Sosa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Sito Suzuki will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charles Bergman.
Charles Bergman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Up next to the net, the left fielder.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Striding in once again, Jimmy Calero. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Enrique Morales.
Next for the Mets, Enrique Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Buford Alston. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Harvey sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Pete Armstrong. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Pete Armstrong.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 19, Horatio Joy.
Into the box now, Horatio Choi. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 15 long balls, and 44 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calero will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. In now, Brandon Nunn. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
The third baseman, Brandon Nunn.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Drew On.
Standing in, Drew On. First offering on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Bruno Montañez. And look out as that one ran in and got him. At the plate, Ricky Hahn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So digging in now, Chad Pena. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Charles Bergman hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Mets leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Horner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nicholas Horner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate, Matt Harvey. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, the second baseman, JP.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Now batting, third baseman, Santiago.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alston is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now back.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Sito Suzuki. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3. 3-2 now. Pete Armstrong would be next. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jimmy Calero. Pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible, but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. The 3-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Enrique Morales.
Coming to the plate now, Enrique Morales. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Right fielder, Buford Alston.
So striding forward now, Buford Alston. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Harvey's ready. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Stepping in, Pete Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Full count.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Horatio Choi. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Nicholas Horner would be next. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Full count still.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Billy Palmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28, Billy Palmer.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Nunn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brandon Nunn.
Pitch on the way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Drew On.
At the plate, Drew On. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Ball inside.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bruno Montañez waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next to the net, the shortstop, Bruno Montañez.
Digging in now, Bruno Montañez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Santiago is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dave Ogden is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Bruno Aponte is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Horner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Slow roller left side. Barehanded at his knees. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher, Billy Culver.
Ryan Buckner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ryan Buckner.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter number 7. Second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.C. Embry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Settling in now, number 27. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Jay Roberts gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jay Roberts.
Leading off the inning, Ricky Hahn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. And good for him. Ricky Hahn has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Bruno Aponte, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Look out, 1-1. Ball two. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder, number 34, Charles.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charles Bergman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him. The 2-1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jimmy Calero.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Calero. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Into the box, Sammy Sosa. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The left fielder, number 24.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So striding in, Pete Armstrong 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
From the belt, the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. None out. Runners at first and second. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now to the plate, Horatio Choi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Montañez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Horner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. William Kane will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Mathis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the rookie first baseman Enrique Morales. Now pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Kane, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Buford Alston.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Buford Alston. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Brandon Nunn, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Come set. Now the pitch.
Next up, 2-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Suzuki will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, again.
Brock Fernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9.
And a ball 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Fernandez is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
At the plate, Bruno Montañez, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 3. Sammy Acevedo
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. Jason Mathis stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
The next Cub up, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. Throw over to first. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The right fielder, number 21. Sammy.
So coming to the plate, Sammy Sosa. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sito Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The set and the 2-1.
Fastball 3.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. He's set. The 3-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit, and the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Pete Armstrong, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 6-3. Thomas Nicholas is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Nicholas.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ricky Kahn. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next up for New York, Bruno Aponte. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Fielder, number 34, Charles Bergman.
Digging in, Charles Bergman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Chicago Cubs, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Jay Roberts gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.